Hi again, guys. Hopefully you've been thinking about the 30-day challenge that's coming up and what you might want to take on as your personal 30-day challenge. I wanted to tell you today about a couple examples of successful challenges that happened last year, two by students and what I did myself during that time, and point out a couple things that you need to think about to make sure that you're successful with your 30-day challenge. Last November, we did this with some students, and I had a couple examples of students that made it all through the 30 days and were successful. One of the students decided that they were going to eat healthy during that month, and so he recruited his mom, and the two of them went on this healthy eating plan together. Another student decided she was going to improve her skills in photography, and specifically nature photography. So she was going to take a picture of nature every day and post that. I decided I was going to learn how to run, and so I was going to run every day. All three of us completed the challenge, and there's some reasons for that. The first thing you need to consider is make sure you have the resources you need. So the student that was going to take on the healthy eating, he recruited his mother to be part of it too, and the two of them made the plan together. So when they went grocery shopping, they had that plan in mind, and they had the stuff they needed in the house to eat healthy, and maybe not so much of the things to distract and tempt them to eat unhealthy. So they made sure they had the resources they needed in the house. If you're going to read every day, make sure you have a book and a backup book in case you finish that one before your reading time ends. If you're going to exercise, make sure you have what you need there. There was times where I didn't get home till 8 o'clock at night, and it was raining out and it was dark, and if I needed to go outside and run, it wasn't going to work and I wasn't going to succeed. I was lucky there was a treadmill in the basement that on those days I could just go down in the basement and run, and that helped me to be successful there. Whatever challenge you take on, make sure you have everything in place that you can do it 30 days in a row. Make sure you have supports. Some of your supports will be the class you're sitting in right now, that hopefully as a class you guys will talk about what you're doing and when it gets hard and when you're proud of yourself and when you overcome things. Parents are a good support, especially if you need them to buy certain groceries, or even just having a parent that can say, hey, did you do your challenge today? Some Saturday afternoon when you totally forgot about it, can help keep you on track. Friends can be a good support too. The student that did the photography last year, every day when she would take her picture of nature, she would post it to a social media account, and her friends were looking for it. So she knew that if she slacked off for a day or didn't get around to it or whatever, her friends would notice that, hey, she didn't post a picture today. And so that helped to motivate her, having that support from her friends. So make sure you have the supports in place that you need. And then the last thing to consider is the time commitment involved in this. There's some things that you can do as a 30-day challenge that you're going to need to make time for. When I decided to go running last year, I had to make time to run every day when I got home from school and after school and whatever else was going on. And that took time that sometimes I wasn't sure I had, and I had to make it. The student that took on the healthy eating didn't have much time commitment because he was going to eat one way or another. He just made a choice of what he was going to eat. So think about how much time you have to devote to this and pick an activity that will fit within the time you have so that you can succeed in your 30-day challenge. All right, good luck. I hope you think it's something that you'll follow through on and that you'll be proud of the results.